Hi, my name is Georgios Koutsimanis. I'm a graduate student in Michigan State University in School of Packaging, and I'm here to talk about the packaging trends of a new product, stem-free fresh sweet cherries. This is the outline of my speech, and as a short introduction, we can say that a novel product, mechanically harvested stem-free sweet cherries, are going to be launched soon enough in the US market. We want to develop the most desirable packaging system for this new product. Unfortunately, there are no information about the packaging trends for cherries or other fresh products available. In order to make the most desirable packaging system, we wanted to identify the consumers and industry preferences and needs regarding the packaging of this fresh fruit. We wanted also to explore the use of bio-based packaging materials, and of course the suggested packaging system has to extend the shelf life of the packaged product. So in order to identify the packaging trends, we created two self-administrative surveys following the steps below. First of all, we identified the need, and our need was to develop a survey tool powerful enough to identify the current supply chain trends in packaging of stem-free fresh sweet cherries. Unfortunately, there is no extensive research on packaging trends of fresh produce in general, and more especially of fresh cherries. We created two different surveys, one for consumers and one for cherry industry-related professionals, and we created three major sections. One is demographics, the second was packages and materials, and the third was the interface between the package and the product, the fresh cherries. As target groups for our surveys, we identified consumers and cherry industry professionals. We constructed the surveys using the Qualtrics survey platform. And in order to strengthen our surveys and clarify some dark spots of our questions, we ran a couple of pilot tests among graduate and undergraduate students and faculty members of Michigan State University. I have also to say that all of the responses were collected anonymously, and we have no way to connect specific answers with specific individuals. As results, I'm going to present only some results of the consumer part, the consumer survey. Unfortunately, the professionals survey is still pending, mainly due to the peak of the harvesting and the pre-harvesting season, and we hope to have the results as soon as possible. Population demographics. We had 295 participants, 81% of them were white, 53% of them were females, and 47% were male. 86% said that they were the main household purchasers of fresh fruits. We asked them about how frequently they consume fresh fruits on average for the last week before taking the survey, and almost 58% said that they consume fruits once or twice a week, or once or twice a day. 10% said that they're eating more than 5 times per day, and 5% said that they are not consuming fruits. These 5% was included because they identified themselves as the main household purchasers of fresh fruits. Then we asked them what is their preference about the material, what do they look when they buy fresh fruits. 39% said that they have no specific preference, 38% preferred plastics, and 20% preferred paper. Proceeding with our questions, we wanted to know if they are aware of the bio-based plastics containers as an alternative to petroleum-based containers. Unfortunately, 45% said that they don't know what are the bio-based plastics made from. 34% identified corn, and that matches the current market of alternative materials, that corn is the base source for it. And mistakenly, 22% identified petroleum as the source of bio-based plastic containers. We asked them also if they have bought bio-based containers. Almost 60% said that they don't know. 24% said that they have bought. Furthermore, we asked them if they would buy specific food categories if they knew that they would be packaged in bio-based containers. All of the answers, as you can see, are more than half. So in a scale from 0 to 5, with 5 extremely likely to buy, most of them said that they will buy all of the proposed categories, and just a little bit more of everything is fresh produce. We also asked them if they consider it important what will happen to their container after using the content. Recycling, composting were identified as the most important factors, and still there is a significant amount that will not care a lot, and they would be just pleased to dispose it in the usual trash bin. We also did conjoint analysis. Using the orthogonal design of the SPSS, we created various packages combinations, including 7 factors: price, material, size, disposal way, integrity, shelf life, and the position of stem, if the cherries would have stems or they would be stemless. I will present only the results for the stem at that point, and we see that there is a slight, consumers prefer slightly stemless cherries. The conclusions so far are that plastic is the most preferred packaging material. Consumers cannot differ between petroleum-based and bio-based plastics, and there is enough room for educating consumers about new and alternative packaging materials. There is a will to purchase bio-based plastics as containers for food products, and especially for fresh fruits and cherries. Consumers are also inclined to recycle or compost their containers after using the products. And stem-free cherries are slightly preferred from consumers compared to stem-on cherries. For future results, we want to fully investigate all the factors in the conjoint for consumers. We also have launched a conjoint for professionals, and we also want to correlate demographics, specific demographics and data. We have to acknowledge the United Fresh Produce Association, the Washington Tree Fruit Research Commission, and Dr. James McPherson that helped us a lot with distributing our survey, the Michigan Cherry Growers Association, and the USDA Specialty Crop Research Initiative. Thank you for your time.